Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of NiggieNow. I want to thank you all who watched my previous episode. It's a really good feeling to see that so many people have tuned in to listen to what I have to say, especially since there was such a positive message in my previous episode, so thank you all. And secondly, today I would really like to talk about our obsession with binging on Netflix. I absolutely love Netflix, but I'm feeling like I'm spending a little too much time on there, and not only that, but it's taking me twice as long to get anything done because I'm bringing my laptop everywhere I go with me, and I feel like this is a bit of an issue. It's coming with me in the morning from my bedroom into the bathroom, and then from the bathroom into the kitchen, and pouring a bowl of cereal is taking way longer than it should. But what are you gonna do, especially when there's so many good things to watch on Netflix? Two of which I would like to share with you if you haven't watched. A good TV series is Black Mirror. It's mind-blowing, it's fantastic, it's amazing. It's created by an author named Charlie Brooker. He has a few novels out as well that I haven't taken a look at yet, but I'll give them a read and let you guys know what I think. But Black Mirror, definitely, if you haven't watched it, it's really interesting. It's fairly dark, so you might want to watch it with a friend, but there are great messages behind each and every episode. They're full of meanings, and they're a great watch. Not the best to watch before bed, even though that's when I have watched every episode of Black Mirror. Just to let you know though, my dreams were extremely vivid and slightly terrifying, just because the episodes themselves have so much meaning behind them, and they really get your mind going. The second thing that is on Netflix that was taken off, that's been put back on, that I'd love for you guys to watch if you haven't had a chance to, is the Grand Budapest Hotel, and that is by Wes Anderson. I love his films. If you're not familiar with them, there is a really good handful out there. If you don't like one thing, I'm sure you'll find another. He has quite an array, from children movie like Fantastic Mr. Fox to the one I've just named now called the Grand Budapest Hotel. So if you haven't given it a watch, go ahead. If you're looking for a nice feel-good movie, this is definitely one for the books, and I hope you enjoy them. Another thing I would like to touch base on is the fact that I just found out that Kevin O'Leary is running for the head of the Conservative Party. He wants to become the Prime Minister of Canada. This is incredibly terrifying, and he's gone on to do a bunch of speeches at universities here in Toronto. He went to Ryerson just last week. He was at Queen's, he was at University of Waterloo, and I know that he's bopping around. So they're available for you to watch on YouTube. People have been documenting them, so you can listen in. Just make sure you keep an open mind, know who he is. He is a corporate hound, and it takes a certain type of person to be like that, unfortunately. And I don't know about you guys, but what's going on in the States with Donald Trump is a little bit freaky. So imagine Donald Trump, but ridiculously smart. And that just makes it all the more terrifying. We need to focus on unifying all the countries around the world and not turning them against one another. So, that being said, on to something a little bit nicer is I would like to point out two face washes that I have fallen for head over heels. Obviously, you need to have a certain type of complexion that defines which type of product you end up using. But my complexion is definitely not oily. I have sensitive skin, but it's not greasy at all, which I'm pretty lucky for. But I do drink a lot of water, and I know that water is the key to water is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of moisture. Name that movie. Zoolander. If you didn't hear me, I said Zoolander. But water, I think, is the absolute key to having nice skin. So drink a lot of water, and in doing so I get to use products for my skin that aren't as harsh. And one of these face washes that I like is this new one that they carry at, I don't know if you guys can see, there we go, this new one that they carry at Shoppers, and it's called Avène, and it is a cleansing foam. And I find for a foam that is so light, it gets rid of all my makeup in one go, which is fantastic. Nothing is worse than washing your face and then looking up and seeing that you have raccoon eyes, just and then you gotta go back in and go at it, or you know, use baby wipes or facial wipes to take it off first and then wash your face. And it's just, I want to cut off as many steps as I can for getting ready for bed, because I'm just so excited to get in there, which is a little bit sad, but we're all in different points of our life, right? Second product I really like is Bliss. There we go. Hard water stains. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Actually, I would love to live without hard water because it sucks, but that's a talk for another time. But this Bliss Fabulous Foaming Face Wash, it is a 2-in-1, it says, because apparently it's a cleanser and exfoliator, but it's really, really, I mean, like, there's no beads in it, there's no nothing. Beads, by the way, horrible for our ecosystem. They go into the water, they get stuck in fishies' gills. No bueno. So if you're using a face wash that has cleansing beads in it, or like a bubbling foam bath thing that you pour in your bathtub that has beads in it for your skin, just X-nay on the beads, 86 them beads, because they're really, really bad for our oceans, and we've done enough to our oceans. And if you haven't already heard, the Great Barrier Reef is going through it's like second bleaching, and that's, I didn't even know that it could not go, like, it could get bleached and then revitalize itself. Like, it's pretty resilient. But regardless, let's stop being mean to our oceans, yeah? Okay. So those two products are fantastic on the skin. So if you have a complexion like mine, or you have sensitive skin, or you want to just try out something that's new that you'll know will be good to go, those two are great. The first product that I showed you, Avène, it's available at Shoppers Drug Mart, and the second product I showed you, it's a little bit harder to find. They have it at Sephora, and they also have it available at Nordstrom's, so I wouldn't be surprised if they also had it at Whole Renfrew. So check it out, or order it online. Ordering online is fine. Great. Okay, well, this wraps up my second episode of NiggieNow. So don't forget, Black Mirror, Grand Budapest Hotel, Negative on Kevin O'Leary, and Avène and Bliss. Bueno. Okay. Peace and love, everybody.